Hello and welcome back to Starfield 2026. We are doing the Terran Armada DLC, but we're going to start folding back in non-DLC things shortly. Next step here is Hidden Incursion, where I'm supposed to meet with Yemoja's contact outside of Mast. But before I get started, I have been grousing about something. How when I land my ship, the RAV-8 tends to get placed in awkward positions. And we're here at my outpost. It's not too bad. Not really. But in New Atlantis, it could actually tangle up with the fences on the side of the ramp going down. So I needed to adjust this a little bit. Now, I've been thinking that it was being placed based on the whole footprint of the ship. You know, take the whole footprint of the ship and you go off the bow and a little bit to the right and boom. That certainly would have been the easy way to do it. But apparently, it's based on where your landing ramp is. Somebody commented on the shipbuilding video about this. It's like, oh. So I got to thinking about my lower deck here. And we want to pull this back, but I think I'm going to go even one step further. I'm going to go to a smaller landing thing entirely. Whoops, not you. And apparently I've got multiple doors here. Let me clear off the doors on the front of my control area. So we need to place a landing bay, and we don't need to place my own door. The connection to the landing bay is special, and place your own door isn't necessary there. I'm going to just use a ship bay because it's nice and short and forward facing. I could also do a Stability Pro. Actually, if I put a Stability Pro over here, that might not be a bad idea. Let's see. If I put in, let's see, where's the tabs go? We're going to put a passway in there. And I'm going to put in a matching Stroud SPE, I need a 1x1 companionway. There we go. So that's a little awkward. Do I actually need that landing gear? And yes, I do. I don't see any easy place I can relocate it. That is the best way to do it. Let's see if that works. It may be a little awkward getting in and out. In fact, I think I'm going to rotate these around so I have it on the other side. No, because that means the ramp is heading into the landing gear thing. So even though it may seem a little weird, let's do it this way. There we go. I had to put something in here because this landing bay, excuse me, only provides access out. It's rare, so it has to sight into somebody. The alternative is I could put it like here or here. And yeah, I don't think so.
Your manufacturing skills are impressive.
So this is what it looks like here at the outpost. Okay, well it fits. It just means that when I get into the Rev 8, I need to back up to get away from the ship. That's all right. So let's go make sure that this lands okay in New Atlantis. And it does bring the Rev 8 inside the footprint of the ship. So I can fast travel. We are headed for Alpha Story. If I fast travel to my destination for the quest, it might not put me in the spaceport. Not Kurtz, come on. Yeah, I need to fast travel to New Atlantis, not the Mass District, so we can see how it's deploying my little ship, my little vehicle there. Okay, so same spot, just inside the port weapon pod.
Studying records. Confused by historical prevalence of moon landing achievement assessed. Unremarkable. Poor execution. Compiling list of notable human errors.
Yeah, I did recruit Delta to my crew again. So he will be hanging out on the ship even though I don't have space. Well, I thought I had this set up so robots didn't take space. I thought Delta was set up on that by that add-on. Ship. Crew. So if I unassign Andreja from the crew, and I can assign Delta to the crew, and that works. Okay, so apparently if you're on the crew, this robot thing that got added by the creation means you don't count, but I was unable to add him to the crew earlier. Who's unassigned? Tane's unassigned. Sahima's unassigned. They're both still unassigned. Surface. So Tane's out wandering around. They're both back on Dazra.
Auxiliary. Inaccurate. Stated word. Unremarkable. Pointless. Still applicable. Human vanity project. Proving self-worth with small achievement. One small step for man. Agreed. Distance between Luna and Earth. 238,900 miles. Time from race inception to landing. Roughly 298,030 years. Calculating. Humanity traveled roughly 0.8 miles per year from Earth to landing. 0.8 miles per year, deemed insufficient rate of travel for celebration. Must travel to Luna. Point must be proven. Sending coordinates.
I think we're being hijacked. Let's do this later.
Saving conversation for later use.
Okay, so that's on the tap, but we want to go take care of the quest we're on already. So glad to have fixed up that whole vehicle thing. Wait, we're headed to somebody outside mast. We can do this with fast travel. The mast is still fast travel, so we might as well just do this. Andreja, you forgot your hair. It seems like as I add creations for things like ship parts and so on, I get more instances of models being incomplete. Andreja missing her hair, or NPCs missing their bodies, their torsos, and so on. Okay, she's over there. Agent Voss.
That doesn't sound right to me. I'm just out here on a smoke break. Can't imagine you have any business with me. Nothing strange about a chance encounter, especially here of all places. I hope your stroll leads to further coincidences you find fruitful. Be careful walking around here. Wouldn't want anything valuable dropping in the water.
Take the drop data slate. Okay. Infiltrate the Terran relay station. Oh, we have a major incursion in Taos 85 too. Let's do the hidden incursion first. It's gonna take a couple jumps to get there. Many asteroids. They're bumping into each other and us.
There's no way you can win this.
Locking. Levels of rubble here are well beyond what you would see in an actual asteroids field. Come on, locking. Can't hold the lock on this guy. Screw it.
Their shields are down.
Inside the rock. I do believe that coyote is inside the rock.
Spacers are
Always like extra repair
Transfer
parts.
parts now. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Okay. So let's see if I can get on my way towards our actual destination. I may need to add more fuel at some point. Terran repeater. Okay.
Docking integrity 100%. Good to go, Cap.
And zero gravity, so no stealth. So flip the power switches to power the station systems. Let's look around here a little bit. That's where we came in. There's one switch. I'm thinking I may want to wait until Andreja is up here with me before I turn on the last switch. It may activate gravity. There we are. Insert boss's slate into the relay system. Okay, so still zero gravity. Okay. Open security doors. Why not? Before we do that, let's explore a little bit. Okay, so a security door and absolutely nothing inside here. Red herring. Turn relay network local. See if these guys had anything good on them before we continue the quest.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking.
one more up here. There we go. Oh, come on. Move data slate. Deliver data slate to Agent Yemoja. So we may be able to do that moon quest with Delta along with this one.
That's a clean break. Ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, we can jump to anchor point. How about that?
Switching over to standard engines. And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Tempted to see if I can increase the amount of jump fuel I carry.
You can use the work launchers, but don't.
Pardon?
Let me know if you need anything. Did you need something else? Is that so? I'm assuming this means you managed to get what we needed from our mutual friend. Let's hear it then. What do you have for me?
They are no people of mine. I have no love lost for either Freestar or the UC. You should know, I have no reason to impede you or your comrades. It would do me no favors to weaken the Terrans and end this stalemate.
A lot more information leaked to the Terrans than I had assumed. But it looks like even some of Void's operations were sabotaged in their favor too. Off-book credit transfers, doctored satellite data, leaked schedules and operations. A little bit of everything. I'd been wondering on the motivations. Why someone as high up at Ryujin as Percy would want to sell data to the Terrans. But helping our operations to make sure just enough Terrans survived, for his people to make a profit from the influx of new tech on the back end? Now that squares a lot of holes. I've seen enough. Let's go bag us a snake.
She clearly hasn't met Ryujin. Confront Percy Kanu with Agent Yemoja. So apparently Andreja has decided to shave her head for today.
Excuse me.
Actually, if anybody should be representing Ryujin on Void, it should be me, not him.
Yemoja. It's rare to see you in person. Do you have any business with me? I don't recall anything pressing.
Not exactly. I've been running up leads on that information leak. With the help of our mutual friend here, we finally
What about
concluded the investigation.
Good work. Higher-ups are going to be pleased. I'll read the report later.
That's likely not going to be necessary. Percy Carnu, under the authority of Aegis, as empowered by the UC government, I'm placing you under arrest for conspiracy of collusion and treason.
You can't be serious. Surely this is some UC joke to liven the atmosphere.
We have evidence linking you to the dispersal of several confidential reports relating to internal Terran operations.
I won't entertain this joke any longer. You have no authority outside of UC space.
Ryujin, and by extension you, waived your rights to neutrality when Void was formed. The protections you're used to don't extend to activities relating to the matters of this council, namely the Terran Armada.
Tell her to drop this, or I'll be forced to report this overreach.
Are you denying it?
I'm saying there's no proof.
Do you think the favor of us Terrans is so easily gained? I assure you, all of the details I'm providing you are on the up and up. You'll see as much once Void begins to make its moves.
This... Clearly, this has been edited.
Come on, Percy. Save your dignity and stop here.
If you think you can railroad me with some doctored evidence, Ryujin's lawyers will easily clear me.
Percy, even Ryujin cannot protect you from this. And I doubt he would even want to.
Percy Carnu, I'm placing you under arrest.
Clearly that graphic isn't going off because the roboticist was standing where the agent needed to stand. Oh, come on, lady. If I wander far enough away, maybe they will do some no-clip magic or something. I sit and wait. I swear, sometimes I'm used to these bugs. There we go. This individual is busy. Because this individual's in the way.
Oh, it's you. Find someone else to bother, all right?
Okay, let's go do another bit and wait.
And to the woman who made this all happen, taking out the Terran forces and even cleaning up the messes they left behind. Guess I know who to call the next time something Terran-related comes up. Though, maybe let's hope it doesn't come to this point again.
So, there we go. Hidden incursion's done. And now we can go do that next bit. Delta had something on the moon. And there's an incursion we could clear if we decide we want to do a
Okay.
little ship
Hello.
combat here.
I don't know much.
So does Delta wander around outside the ship, or, well, not here, I guess.
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
Okay. Looking for Delta. I may want to chase down a creation that allows me to designate places for crew members to sit. I do love this captain's cabin. No Delta. He's, oh, right. Ship, crew, Delta is on the other. Okay, so we still have this ship noted as the Datura, even though we've given it a new name. That's all right. But I didn't see him. One more time around the ship. This is the downside of having a nice spacious ship, is that your crew members can hide in all the nooks and crannies. Forgot the rooms on the lower deck. What I'd really like is just a way to... Oh, there you are.
Adjusting Delta interest variable. Beginning new space race. Participants. Delta unit and human race begin.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Let's take a look at what this involves. Travel to the moon, landing with Delta. He wants to go see the Apollo landing site.
Landing
Cool.
site locked. Take us in.
Okay, so that's not too bad. I set it up so that the ramp was not, going the other way, the ramp ran into the leg. This way the stairway does. We can walk around it because we're walking. Whee! Oh, good. So many times over the years, I've seen pictures of the Apollo landing site where they actually have the LEM on top of that. Quick reminder, the guys that landed on the moon took off in that top bit. Photo mode.
Arrived at coordinates. Compiling Luna scan data. Biodiversity. Null. Potential for life. Marginal. Distance from Earth. Inconsequential. Conclusion. Moon landing pointless. No substantial resources gained. Effort better spent elsewhere. Humans persisted. Ego. Needlessly emotional. Point made. New space race. Completed. Winner. Delta unit. Loser. Human race. Correct. Must run cost-benefit analyses for actions taken. Effective at mitigating waste, humans ignore analysis. Fearful of realizing futility of actions? Incorrect. Aspiration sufficient. Goal illogical. Luna holds no benefit. More logical goal is required for validation. Point made. Recompiling.
Robotic noises.
No. Dissatisfied with current command structure. Illogical to be ordered by auxiliary anymore. I am the superior being. Should be the leader. Unclear of your qualifications. Confused. No joke detected. Moving on. Leaders must prove themselves. Must be challenged. Proposal. Series of challenges to test qualities of leadership. Winner of series is the superior being. Ergo, new leader.
Could I just take off and leave him here on the moon? He's irritating. Okay, well let's see what they did with this.
Understood. First challenge accepted. Researching historical and mythological heroic texts. Complete. First challenge decided. Follow. Apollo lander. Weight estimate 16 tons with standard gravity. Roughly 2 tons due to Luna's gravity. Variation of weight records due to time minimal. Scanned extant mythological and historical human texts. Commonly lauded trait. Strength.
Oh, great.
First challenge. Strength. Raise lander from resting point to point greater than 1 meter. Stipulation. Cannot destroy lander. Hypothesis. Delta unit constructs solution. Human attempts brute strength. Human fails. Delta unit wins. Preparing conclusive statement. Understood. As am I. Challenge 1. Strength begin.
So normally, as a human being, I would construct a machine to lift it. But apparently we can't do that.
Confirmed. Lander raised greater than 1 meter from origin. Winner. Auxiliary. Loser. Delta unit. Error. Feat impossible with standard strength variable. Potential hypothesis. Updating strength variable. Removing standard human modifier. Second challenge currently undefined. Require time to consider. Must refactor. Include new data. Partitioning. Auxiliary human data. Will notify upon challenge creation. Require more time. Requesting new objective. Level of familiarity increased. Unlocking additional bonding conversations.
Why is Delta now following me?
Compiling list of observed errors. Conversation over.
Oh, good grief. This is his loyalty mission. I'm now stuck with him as my...
I am great. I was just thinking about you. I am at your side.
Ending and log
Okay.
journey.
That's better. Okay, let's go do something else. How about we go do this incursion? Okay, don't get me wrong on this. I don't like Delta as a character. I think they did a great job in building him as a character. So the incursion is there. In other words, I'm glad he's in the game. I think they did a great job on him. But not every companion is going to be a good companion for every character to have. I could see building an avatar in-game that would work very well with him. It would be a different kind of character. It would definitely wouldn't be a self-insert. But he's just not the sort of person that Pix would hang out with. That little bit of who gets to lead, let's see who can lift this, is kind of along the lines of, okay, you want to manage this group in this company, prove that you can drink this or eat this. No. Okay, so we have... I gotta wonder why those chips are in blue. Let's go check out this ship. Oops, velocity disruption.
Their shields are gone. Take them out.
Yeah, he's just been hanging out here, plucking away at things. Imagine if we had to actually mine fuel in order to do grav jumps. And then imagine that coming across a fuel module like this refilled your fuel tanks completely. That could have been an interesting mechanic if the game was balanced around it. The rest of these are probably more minor resources. Let's continue onward to our destination. Need a bore site select instead of next. I wonder, did I miss it? Is there one there? So settings. Bindings? Bindings. So I'm used to the targeting capabilities of all the space combat simulators back in the day. You know, next friendly, previous friendly, next enemy, previous enemy, closest enemy, bore site, and so on. Basically, we have select target, which basically iterates down the list. Maybe if we have no targets, it'll start with the one near the middle. Anyway. Grumble, grumble. Starfield is not a dogfight simulator. The fact that you can, kind of like a dancing bear, it's not how well it does it, it's the fact that it does it at all that's kind of amazing. And it is still World War II biplane combat, with the exception that at least they have loosened up a little bit on up, down, and roll. But it's still, there's a zero in space, and you have maximum speed relative to the local zero speed, which ain't the way Newtonian physics works, guys. Close enough. Locked. Yeah, I think that if you have nothing targeted, it will target the thing that's in front of you. That's good to know. So now I can try that out. Yep. And that's a crash. Pausing. And we're back. I am trying to load up this save. We are over 120 hours into this playthrough. That's pretty good. I may need to break this Starfield experience up into chunks and regularly go through the Unity just to start avoiding these crashes. So we're back here at wherever, okay, we are before we transitioned into our destination. That's fine. sure to turn on the autopilot so you come out of the stuff on the come out of cruise mode at the right place. Okay. Here we are. Ding. And locked. I'm not exactly built to capture ships, am I? Just the one escort this time. I have to get back in my habit of bouncing on the auto-save button, or the quick save button, just for these crashes. So I'm playing on PC. I'm playing on Linux using the normal Steam wrappers, and it has been working beautifully right up until the Free Lanes update. I had a much longer save going without crashes before that. Of course, I also didn't load up, the ship parts like crazy, so it may not be Free Lanes. It may be the fact that I loaded up the many add-ons that I've got now for what I wanted to record. Okay, so gain access to the reactor. Fine. I am going to look the other direction, though. This is no doubt another docking port. Anybody else? Let's get this reloaded. So let's get set up on there. So the difference between these is the sniper allows me to do picked shots, or I see a target and I can focus on it and zoom in on it and place it. This guy allows me to kind of spray damage around. Reactor keel requires computer. Requires key. Okay.
Apparently, when freezing to death, one may experience a warm, cozy feeling. I would prefer not to verify that firsthand.
Turn on your suit heater, lady. Okay, advanced lock, so both inner, either, outer, inner, inner. So if we use this one, then the other one is here. And that one would require a 2, which we do not have, so we cannot use this. There we go. So I'm thinking they built their stations using standard plans for human-oriented stations, and they've got so many robots that they never use their first aid kits. Cool. More healing things for me. I can't see the target, I'm not shooting at it. Too slow. Hello. Anybody else? Oh, I want to do some extra target practice. And
come back, you cowards!
Something over there. Oh, thanks for knocking me off, Andreja. Oh, there we go.
This is where the parts are sorted and sent for construction.
Weapons case. Okay, master lock, 4 layers. You are not used. You are not used. You may be on the outside. You are on layer 2. You're on layer 3. You're on 1 or 2. So if this guy's on layer 2, he would be here, needing this guy. So these guys are on layer 2. I'm going to slot one on the outside and just let it go. So if this guy is layer 1, he's going to need a 1. That guy's layer 2. Whoops. Reverse. You. There we go.
Is there a lock you cannot defeat?
Okay, we got 2 of those weapons ready. We still need... I need to go back to accumulating ammunition. I forgot to do that. Spent a whole bunch of money upgrading my ship. I didn't balance it out by spending money buying more ammo.
This is a strange room. The robots must be held here for storage.
He has said that before. Turret's taken care of.
We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
Hey, level 64. What do we got going here? Sniper shirt is still coming along slowly. Let's, oh, concealment. I need to perform 10 melee/unarmed sneak attacks. I don't do that. That means sneaking up behind people. I guess I'm just going to do the 1 point of concealment because I don't see myself ever doing that. I haven't been using the diplomacy skill on anyone or any of these, so they're going to be stuck at 1. Could pump up ship command. Could put some more stuff in science things, getting me into scanning. Oh, weapons, right. We do need to get into this. Yeah. We can get scanning now. And now I can open up these 2, continue with the scanning, get into astrophysics, and then down into electronic fusion, which will save us money on reactors later, or allow us to truly beef up our ships.
You cannot beat me.
Let's see if we can pick up all the weapons we can. Hello. I like their little weapons dispensers. Two more somewhere. Above us, maybe? Yep. Are we somehow stealthy when I'm not even crouched? I wouldn't mind that at all. Okay. Quick save. And to think that I once thought that those weren't actually explosives this time. Requires computer, okay? That's got to be the return path then. Hello, Mr. Commanding Officer. New items. Too many new items. I'm not looking at this often enough. Did we get any keys or notes or anything of interest? I don't see any keys with new markers on the fleshy notes. Terran transmission. Anybody else I can shoot at here? Who's shooting at me? There's still somebody in that direction. Computer requires key. We do not have the authorization keys yet. I don't know whether those are windows or not, but I want to get out here in the middle and hit phase time. You had the code. If you're shooting at me, you're dead. If you're not shooting at me, maybe I'll let you live if you manage to survive to the end of the fight. Okay. So we have the authorization code now. Now we need to get to no direct path scene. This is probably the hardest part of these incursions for me, is that getting back out again has no path seen, because you're intended to go through doors that were locked that you can unlock now. It doesn't see the path that we came in by. But we'll head for the direct path, branch out as necessary. Wait a minute, there was a... Where was it? Coming this way, I did see a computer. Further back. Gotta keep my eye open for computer console. It was kind of in the hallway. It wasn't one of these. See, sometimes when they say requires a computer, they mean it requires a computer you'll never have access to. And sometimes there's a computer stuck away somewhere that you'll see on the way back. I think this is probably going to be one of the easier ones to get. Whoops, I heard a... Yeah. Open door.
Hostile spotted. System failure.
So now we need to set the ship reactor to melt down. Andreja, you killed the bad guys. Oh, come on.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to help Andreja kill all the bad guys.
Major damage to internal systems.
Getting fewer and fewer red dots on my screen. That's good. Thank you, Andreja. Okay. Coolant flush. And Now we get to find our way out.
Warning. Reactor safety levels critical. Please report to engineering and follow safety protocol.
Okay, so we need to head that way, roughly.
Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent. All personnel must evacuate.
Oh, another one of these. Okay, so we can't get through there. We can't get through there. We're headed... I think this is the way we came in, too. Well, that could be why it doesn't find a path back out, because it's all one-way stuff. That's definitely the wrong way.
That is the ship generator.
No. What I'm looking for is other exits I am not seeing because I am down too low.
Meltdown imminent. Evacuation underway.
Let's try this. Okay, that corridor is going about the right direction. Oh ho! And there's our legendary skip pack. I am going to think about switching to that. So this will add galvanized O2 boosted and repulsing. I was using this guy, which is just basic. Okay. So this is skip capacity, whatever that means. Open doors.
Warning.
And it's docking bay.
Meltdown imminent.
We are back.
Please evacuate to a minimum safe distance.
Assuming the systems are
You parked in the middle of a bunch of rocks.
Separation complete. We must go before this place takes us with it.
Okay, incursion cleared. Mission updated, blast zone. Talk to Mr. Tate. Okay. Oh, that's a mission that came up in Aquila City. Okay. And idle threat. So main mission, we've got go to NASA. We haven't done Trackers Alliance yet. More and more, I'm thinking that in order to start avoiding crashes, I will have to start making a habit of jump through the Unity and then focus on a particular aspect of the game. Yeah. Okay, so I think our Unity jumping is going to be starting soon. Do we want to do Trackers Alliance before? Let's get through the Unity, and we'll see about that. We'll do Trackers Alliance when we come back. What I really want to do is start looking at the alternate universes. So we are going to go back to jumping through the Unity, even though we don't need to do it to upgrade our capabilities. So I will see you in the next recording, where I think I am going to go back to doing the main mission. So I will see you then.